Welcome to all you Cancerians. Welcome to your monthly horoscope for Cancer for the month of June 2013. What a month for you. What a month for the Cancerians. I'm happy to announce that there is a lot of stuff going on for Cancer. And I hope you will be able to benefit from it. All of you. Every one of you. And so what is going on? Well, for some Cancerians, especially those who have planets around 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, even 14 degrees of Cancer, a rising sign or a sun or a moon or Venus or whatever, they particularly feel the Pluto-Uranus square at the moment. Now, I talked in other videos. Pluto-Uranus, in a nutshell, it's about liberating yourself. It's about getting more true to yourself. And if you were already a true person to yourself, great. But you're even going to get more true to yourself or have the ability to become very authentic and to become your full potential and to show it more and to express it better. So this is on the background for years and for the upcoming years as well. But when personal planets like a Venus and a Mercury are bumping into Pluto and Uranus, this square is activated. And this is the case for June. So that's why June is going to be, for most people, a dynamic month. So Venus and Mercury is between the 4th of June and the 13th of June that this is at its peak. So Mercury, the planet of communication, and Venus, the planet of love, the planet of values, is going to get in touch with what I just talked about, that Pluto-Uranus energy. And it's all happening in your sign. So you will have Venus in your sign, but first Mercury in your sign and then Venus in your sign. And of course at the end of June also the Sun in your sign. So a lot of beam on you, a lot of emphasis on you. So it's time to think about you. And I know that a lot of Cancerians and many Cancerians, they consider a lot other people. And it's one of their strengths, and it's one of their abilities to nurture other people. And with nurturing, I don't mean literally feeding. I mean on an emotional level. Cancerians are there to nurture you on an emotional level, which is great and so needed in this world. And with Venus and Mercury there in your sign, going to oppose Pluto, squaring up to Uranus, it means that stuff that has to do with or communication or with how you value things and how your love relationships, they will be triggered to get on a higher level or getting on a new level. In other words, if you are single during that time, it's a good time to meet new people. Go out. You can meet new, probably Pluto-Uranus people. So you will attract anyway, with that Pluto in the 7th house, you will attract platonic people. People who carry along with them already that power to transform, to change what needs to be changed on such a very deep level. And you will be drawn to that. So if you are not in a relationship and you start a new relationship, it will have those ingredients, which is very, very exciting. And also very, very all-consuming. So just be aware of the fact that you're not going to be over-consuming. And don't let the passion grow into the obsession, in other words. So the passion is wow, but the obsession is, you won't get what you want. So that is really interesting. For people who have a relationship, who have a good relationship, or even a rather good relationship, they something new will happen in the relationship, that one of the two could be you or that other person, need change. And it can be very small, it can be very big, it can also be very small, that someone, you or that significant other, needs more space. And the more you are fighting against that, the worse. So give that little space in your relationship in June, especially. And if you're having a really bad relationship, it could mean that you end it, and you have the courage to do that, to liberate yourself, and maybe also that other person, of that relationship that is very negative. Or maybe you will fall in love with someone else, and that person has again those ingredients of Pluto-Uranus, and will give you a little bit of a push to get out of that relationship. And so you will have the freedom again to become, and the ability or the opportunity to express yourself again in a way more truthful way than you were in that relationship. So what a month that is for you Cancerians. And another thing is, and then the whole thing comes into a nice picture, a nice puzzle, is that Jupiter comes into your sign at the very end of the month, around 25th. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and it comes in your sign. That happens every once in 12 years. So take advantage of that, the possibility, the opportunity to grow, to find meaning in yourself. It's you that is meaningful, and try to understand that. And but it's only the beginning. It's just for the end of the month. So, and it's the beginning of a new phase, because that goes on for the next year, that Jupiter in your sign. And Jupiter is very happy there. So every planet has a favorite sign. And Jupiter really likes it in Cancer, because Jupiter, it's the expansion planet. And it expands very nicely in Cancer, because it's nurtured and it can expand, and that is really good. It's also good for the emotional stability, which is so important for Cancerians. It's also good as well. The new moon is in Gemini at 18 degrees on the 8th of June. So whilst all that Pluto-Uranus stuff is going on, you have the new moon in your 12th house. So a lot of unconscious stuff will come up, which is good. And the full moon will be on the 23rd of June, so very close to when Jupiter shifts into Cancer. And that is on 2 degrees of Capricorn, which is your opposite sign. So again, a testimony that relationships are very much into the picture. Even if you haven't got a relationship, you probably will feel the urge to change that. Well, having said that, I wish you all the best, you Cancerians. If you want a personal reading, just click the link below. Wish you all the best, and see you next month. Bye bye.